morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm JuJu Chan Zan from Wu Assassins. I'm hanging with Galaxy on Comic-Con Radio.
Since the beginning of time, the Wu warlords have brought suffering and death to our world. But 1,000 monks sacrificed themselves to empower a chosen one to stop them.
I've been looking for you, Kai. You have the power of the monks. Their strength flows through you. Their faces will protect you.
What's this got to do with me?
You're here because San Francisco is where the path of the Wu warlords converge.
I'm just a chef.
No, Kai. You are the Wu assassin.
The Wu assassin is a threat to me. Which means it's a threat to you and to Chinatown. Find the Wu assassin.
You can't just kill the head of the triad. He's your father.
I have to try.
We have to help Kai
Save the world.
Whatever happens, I got your back.
Her family, High Brothers Dog Pound. We up in Chinatown.
Chop, chop.
You heard the woman. Chop, chop.
Who you gon' call? Took his last breath. Thriller in Manila, I'm a killer and a chef. Chinatown, clashing with a passion. Top-notch assassin.
I'm willing to do whatever's necessary to protect my power. Even if I have to kill my own beloved son.
You ready?
Are you?
Who are you? I'm a chef.
I've seen this Wu assassin. It ain't him. It's some old bald dude. Oh, whoa, okay. Stop doing that.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Galaxy signing in for Comic-Con Radio. Coverage of pop culture events from around the globe. Amazing interviews with celebrities. Daily recaps and reviews of popular television. Movie reviews. Everything Comic-Con and fandom from around the globe. Comic-Con Radio. Get ready to enter our universe. Let's go.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Galaxy for another amazing episode of Comic-Con Radio. Today we have a really cool guest. She's really absolutely amazing. Her name is JuJu Chan. JuJu, I love your name. Welcome to Comic-Con Radio.
Thank you.
So,
how are you?
I am good. How are you? What's going on?
I'm great. I just got married.
Wow. Congratulations.
Yes. Thank you. I'm Mrs. Cito now for a week already.
So are you going to change your name? Because everybody knows you as JuJu Chan. They know you as this martial artist, actress, tough person.
Yeah.
And are you going to keep that or what's going to happen?
I'm going to keep JuJu Chan and forever be my stage name. Whether I would change it or not, I'm not going to tell anyone.
You're not going to tell anyone, yeah. Well, you know, your personal thing's your personal thing. But JuJu, I always tell everyone, I love your name. It just flows so perfect. It just sounds tough.
In Asia, I'm the only JuJu Chan for sure.
In Asia, you're like a superstar.
You know, I love my name because it's really catchy and happy, you know, and easy to remember. So, yeah, I'm not going to change my name, JuJu Chan.
No, I love
it. It's forever my name.
Well, you're known as the female Bruce Lee.
Mm-hmm.
How does that feel to be called that?
Well, that's a very big shoe to... I don't think anyone can be another Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee is Bruce Lee. But of course, being called Bruce Lee, I mean, I have to say I'm very flattered. And that actually gives me extra motivation to do better in my work. So I will constantly push myself to train harder, be better, to live up to that expectation. So it does give me an extra energy on my work.
So JuJu, you do Kung Fu, you also know Tae Kwon Do, you're a singer, you're an actress, you also have a master's degree in film and television. You have this very well-rounded balance of everything. So being born in Hong Kong, coming to the United States, getting yourself educated, also being Miss Chinatown USA in 2009. There's so much to you. Did you want to do all of these? Which is the path that you actually wanted to like really conquer?
I guess in different stages of my life, I have different goals. And I'm a very goal-oriented person. Once I have a goal, I will keep working on it until I get my goal. So, and I also love different opportunities that I had in the past. So whenever I have opportunities that comes to me, and sometimes I didn't even expected it, like writing a book. I've never thought I would be an author, but I wrote 2 books in Hong Kong. The publisher came to me and asked me to write about my experience in one of the reality show that I did and all that. So like, I think life is very fun. You don't know what to expect next. But I always have a goal. But when something else pops up, then I will take the opportunity too, because it's once in a lifetime. Everything that comes into your life, it will be only that moment, that time. So you have to treasure it. So right now, I've been working on my goal on creating and making good action films. That's really my passion. And yes, it took a lot of different route until I get to the point here that I found my true passion that I love, which is making action films. And I treasure all the experience that I had before, because every little thing that I had in the past actually helps me to become a better actor. So, yeah, my goal right now is keep making great action films and bring the Asian culture to the international cinema.
Well, that's a good goal, and it's needed.
Thank you.
And you're doing great at it. You were in Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, Sword of Destiny, Fist of the Dragon, and now in Netflix's Wu Assassins. You kicked butt in Wu Assassins. Let me tell you, if people did not think you were tough and an amazing martial artist, they have to watch Wu Assassins and they have to watch you in action, because that choreography is really good. Actually better than good. Very amazing. And your kicks are great. You plant them excellently. So how was Wu Assassins for you?
I love filming Wu Assassins because the whole team is amazing. I mean, we all bonded really well in just a week. And then we became really close friends and family. And then we were shooting for almost 4 months. So we became a really, really, tight group. Love working with each other very well. We have so many talents on the show. Great actors, great choreographer. Our team is amazing. I have to say, I really love working with our action choreographer, fight choreographer, Dan Risotto. He is brilliant. He is amazing. He created the most amazing moves. And for me, I really take my action scenes super seriously. I will put a lot of time to train to make sure everything looks good. So basically, when I'm not on set, I'll be in the stunt room, jamming moves with the team, creating new movements, learning from the team as well. And I love Dan's choreography. He's so creative, and I love him knowing how to make use of surrounding items and the environment to create amazing fights. So like my kitchen fight, I've been using the pan, the noodles, and using everything I can grab in the kitchen as a weapon. So it's great. And I love, being able to work with action choreographer who will want to work with your own strength. Like he knows I do kicks, and he throw in a lot of amazing kicks into the choreography. And for me, I really do everything myself. So I love like really long choreography, being able to let the audience see every move that I do. So I'm actually very, very happy in working with the team in Wu Assassins. They actually helped me create an amazing action scenes. They gave me really long takes, even wonders showing, me doing all the fight, capturing all the movement. I mean, filmmaking itself is a teamwork. You can't do it on your own. You have to have the cameraman knows how to capture all the movements, the editor, the sound, the choreography, the actor being able to perform. Everything comes together to create a good action scene. So I'm actually very, very happy
with
the outcome.
Everybody's in kind of a role-playing mode. The camera, the actress, but the actress or the actor has to have somewhat of a talent to be able to do those choreographed scenes and to make sure to lift their leg up and hold it up and do this and do that. I've done martial arts for a while and I understand that part. But when people see it, they're like, wow. And the choreography really helps elevate you to an iconic level, and the camera work and the other effects and stuff, which is amazing. But what a lot of people don't know that I do, and the whole Comic-Con universe is going to know now, that you went to the ITF championships. And ITF, it stands for International Tae Kwon Do Federation, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Great. And you went to the World Championships. You represented Hong Kong, and you've been to many different ones like that. So that to itself is great. And a lot of people that don't know, International Taekwondo Federation does sport taekwondo, which is mostly feet work. And that's what you shine in your movies. It's all your feet work and your legs and doing these amazing flexibility moves. Am I right or am I wrong? Come on.
Yeah, well, thank you. Yeah, I train in not just kicking. I mean, the ITF Taekwondo is what I competed in. I also competed in, represented Hong Kong in Thai boxing, Muay Thai. I also learned
Don't do Thai
other
boxing.
forms of...
Don't ruin your face. Don't do that.
I did that for, I was competing for a few years in Thai boxing. So I did got, some, not broken nose, but I got like really bad bruises on my face and I cut my eye.
Well, not anymore. Now you're an action star, so you don't do any of that stuff.
Well, but for ITF, we don't wear gears. We just fight with only our gloves. So it's not like the typical Taekwondo in the Olympics that you see. They all gear up, have padding and all that. For ITF, we don't wear helmet. We don't wear protection. We just have our gloves, basically, and we fight. So it's still pretty hard. You can punch through the face.
Oh, you can?
WTF, you can't. Yeah, ITF, you can. WTF, you can't. Muay Thai with the elbow, the knee can really cut your head open. But I enjoy it. I mean, being in the ring, fighting, and representing your country, your city, or your team, it's a proud thing. For me, I'm really big in team playing. So as a team member, I always want to fight for whoever I represent. And being in the ring, I actually love it. So now, being as an actress, of course, my agent and my manager wouldn't let me to do any more professional or big competitions because I need to spend all my time and energy into acting because you can't really do both. Because when you are preparing for a fight, it takes time to prepare a fight. And when you are preparing for a role, you're also putting your 100% into preparing that role. So you can't really juggle both at the same time if you want to do it well. So now I learn it. I have to be focused in what I'm doing.
Absolutely. Now I have a question for you. Because of your tournament fighting background, does that give you a different level of respect? Because I know there's a lot of martial arts action stars that are amazing, but they have no fighting career. They've never fought. They never went to a federation fight. They've never fought for medals. Do you think because of all that experience, you get a different level of respect? Because yes, you can do the moves, because a lot of action stars can do amazing moves, but they're just acting. Do you feel that?
I think it's always good to know both sides professionally. And as a fighter, I've competed. When I'm playing roles that are actually in the ring and fighting, I know exactly how it feels. And the movement is different choreographed movements because in the ring, nothing is choreographed. You are giving reactions based on the situation. You can't pre-plan the moves. So it's really different from when you were filming. You pre-planned everything. And you also need to worry about the camera angle. So sometimes when you are throwing a punch or doing a certain move, you might not be doing it the way that when you're doing an actual fight would do, because you want the camera to capture it in a certain way. So it would be a totally different technique or different ways of, throwing some moves. So, I enjoy doing both. Especially for me as a performer and a fighter. I love working on choreography, because choreography can bring out some really amazing, cool moves, which normally when you are in the ring fighting, you won't be able to do fancy moves, because if you do crazy fancy moves, your opponent will most likely see it, because all the fancy moves are pretty big and take longer time. You're not going to do like a triple spin in the air and then kick someone when you're in the ring, because if you do that, they could toss you in the air. So like it's great for me to being able to, when I'm acting, I can throw in things that I won't be able to do when I'm actually fighting in the ring. And also my previous experience also allow me to, when I'm working on a film project, being able to be more authentic in a lot of the moves and the reaction that I do when I'm filming a movie. So I think it's a good combination to have for me, coming from a fighting background and also a performance background. Some of the action stars came from a dance background. I think dancers can be good doing action scenes because they are very great at learning their choreography and they're flexible, because sometimes people are just a fighter. They might not be able to perform action scene choreography that well as someone who actually is a dancer, because first of all, they can't remember all the moves, or they can't do it as a way that the camera capture it nicely, because they want to do it more like the real fight. So there are differences. So I'm glad I had my experience, and I also came from a background in dancing and performance. So it kind of merged everything together, allowing me to perform in a better standard.
Well, with all that said, is your husband scared of you?
He's also a great martial artist.
Yes, I know that. I know.
Yeah, he is my sifu as well. He teaches me a lot of weapons and Aikido. And so, yeah, we are a good team.
You are a martial arts family. Now your offspring is going to be awesome martial art action stars. They're just going to be born in action stars. So you know what you have to do? You have to revive the 90s. Do you remember the 90s when there was this big, huge flourish of martial arts films, and they were creating these like movies with these little kids, action stars and all that? That's a way to go. But I wanted to say that just as a little joke. I know he's an amazing martial artist. Great things that he does. Now, JuJu, your name is actually Juliana, which is pretty, but I don't think people would have found you tough if they say, oh, that's Juliana Chan. No, it's JuJu Chan. Very tough, very great. But you're also a recording artist. You're a singer. So when did you find that talent? Was it during your pageant times, or was it before that at a young age?
Started singing since I was a little kid. I was actually the Hong Kong Children's Choir in Hong Kong for a bit of time. And then I've been competing in singing competition and singing contests for my school when I was high school and even in college, and was doing choirs. I love singing since I was a kid. So when that opportunity came to me, and my first manager in Hong Kong, who actually owns a music label in Hong Kong, he came to me and asked me to become a singer, and under his label, I took the opportunity, and he let me compose my own music. So it was great. I've never thought I would become a singer and being able to compose my own album. So it's amazing. It's an amazing journey.
That's pretty cool. That's good that you have so many talents. Are you bored ever? I don't think you are. Because if you're not singing, you're training. If you're not in an action film, then your husband's stuff, his amazing things is keeping you guys busy. You guys must be so busy. Is that true?
Yeah. I'm actually really looking forward to our honeymoon. Although we haven't actually planned our honeymoon yet because we didn't have time to plan it. Wow, this year has been so busy. For planning our wedding, and also because I've been working as well. I was in Cyprus doing a film. And then before, because this year I had like 3 films coming out. So I was doing all the promotions in Asia and the dates. So, and then wedding. So yeah, I haven't stopped. I was actually very tired.
Yeah, I bet. It's just non-stop. And your husband, he does stunts. He's also a director. You guys produce. Are you guys going to do some producing together? Because I know you produce as well. Are you guys going to create some kind of husband and wife duo production company?
Yeah, we've been working on it for over a year already. on our new project. So we do have 3 different action projects that we are actually getting funding right now. So finger crossed, it will start production very soon.
So which one of these amazing traits that you have, singing, modeling, acting, martial arts, action star, which one of these do you think you love the most? You got to choose one. I know you're going to say all of them and give that answer, but which one do you love the most? Which one would you do forever if you had the opportunity?
Action movie.
That's a good answer. See, that's what everybody wants to hear. They just want to see you in action movies. That's it. Well, I do, but, I really loved your work in Wu Assassins. Really, you did amazing. I had Tai Ma, the show, and then he starts talking about you. He's like, oh, JuJu Chan, so amazing. I was like, great. So we saw you on the show. You did so good. What's like the next step for you? I know you love Wu Assassins. Do you want to get into any of these like shows like The Walking? You know, it would be cool if The Walking Dead brought you on as like a martial arts master. And, or Van Helsing or something like that.
Yeah, that would be fun. I mean, for me as an actor, I want to work on different projects with very different characters. So any characters that I had never played before, I'm very interested. And of course, adding some martial arts into the character for sure. So, yeah, I've been looking at different scripts right now. My team has been sending me different action film projects that I'm reading right now. So I'm constantly looking for interesting characters that I can bring different characters to life to the audience. If you look at all my films, I have very different looks. And so some people won't even recognize me from one film to the other, which is a great thing.
Oh, yeah. You have a different look in each one. Short hair, long hair, blonde hair, brunette, different look. That's a very versatile thing to have.
Actually, purposely, every time when I got a role, I would talk to the producer or the director about how to create, something different. I don't want people to see it as JuJu Chan playing a role. I want people to see it as a character being born, a character, and they can't even see JuJu Chan in it. You know what I'm saying? Like Wu Assassins, I'm very different from Zan. My personality is completely different from Zan. Besides that, we both do action, but like personality-wise, we are very different. And I actually told the showrunner that I want to cut my hair, and I suggested this haircut to the hairstylist and the producers, the showrunner, and they love it. They were like, "If you want to shave your head, sure." We would love it. So
that's the next wave of the JuJu Chan look. But no, you shouldn't. Don't shave your head. Don't do that. You'll look cool anyway. But you have a good look going. I like this look on Wu Assassins. That's like a perfect look for you. You're a perfect badass. That's it. Just do that look, keep that, and build that. The leather jacket, the tight pants, the traditional kung fu villain look. So.
Well, I do like my short hair look. This is the first time I've ever cut my hair that short. Yeah, and then the first time I had my hair that blonde. And actually liking it a lot. I've been keeping it even for my wedding. I shaved the side to have patterns as well during my wedding. So I created a little bit of sand look with my wedding gown.
How exciting was your wedding? Was it something that you planned for a long time, or it just happened?
Anthony proposed to me when I was filming Wu Assassins in Vancouver. So the whole Wu Assassins cast actually came over after he proposed to me that night. It was really sweet and very emotional for me. And we have been planning the wedding for a little bit over a year. And because I was working and not being able to be because our wedding is in LA, we actually pushed a lot of stuff until the very end to handle the last month and a half, to handle a lot of the remaining things. So it was very busy for the last month and a half for me and Anthony. We are glad that it's done and over. It's a really amazing day last week because we have like over 60 people flew in from Hong Kong, Australia, and different parts of the world. And then we have another 70 people from the States and different parts of the States and LA. So we have around like 140 people, which is a good size. And we had it in Wayfarers Chapel, the glass church that I always dreamt to be married in. I always wanted to get married in a glass church. I didn't know there was a glass church in LA until he found it for me. So I have to thank him for that. Really magical.
That's a beautiful place. Very beautiful. So it was like a dream come true.
Yeah. This is the first time as an actor, you know how to control your emotions and you know what time to let go and all that, right? But like last week when I was walking down the aisle with my father, seeing all my friends and family and seeing Anthony at the far end, my tears just keep running down my face. I couldn't stop it. And I was smiling, but then tears, oh my God, that's like, I've never experienced that kind of emotion. It's magical.
I can hear it in your voice.
Well, we just kind of recovered from it, and then we were like, wow, it's already been a week. We thought it's just last night, you know. A lot of family members are here, so we kind of have to entertain them, and we have a lot of stuff to do before and also after, and, you know, the post-wedding stuff, there are a lot to deal with as well. So been really, really busy.
Very busy. So you're in the middle of everything, right? And look, you took the time to come on Comic-Con Radio and chat with the Comic-Con universe in the midst of all this craziness. We respect you 1,000 times more for that now.
Thanks for inviting me. I'm very happy to talk to you and so let your audience to learn more about me and share, you know, all our love with film and cinema and Wu Assassins.
Well, let me ask this. Have you ever been to a Comic-Con? Because Wu Assassins was marketing it really well at the conventions. Did you get a chance to go, do a panel?
This past month and 2 months, actually this whole year, is just a lot of stuff for me to deal with, especially also with my wedding and other projects and stuff. But I would love to go to Comic-Con to see all the fans and also to have a panel and chat with people. Yeah, I would love to. I've never been to a Comic-Con.
Have you noticed more like science fiction fans following you because of Wu Assassins? Because Wu Assassins is kind of like your first TV series of its kind. Did it kind of like change things? Do you see a different following now?
Oh yeah, definitely. I got more TV followers, sci-fi fans, which is great, and I love chatting with them. And I've replied to all my fans' comments and messages on my Instagram. So I've been constantly kind of being able to know how they feel about my role and things. I treasure all my fans and followers and people who, you know, supporting me and all that. As an actor, as an actress, I treasure all my audience and my fans. Yeah, and I love them. So I'll read all the comments.
Oh, well, that's wonderful. So, Juliana Chan, is there any kind of projects that you can tell us? I know you probably have a lot of secret things going on. Now your husband and you are going to do all these secret things. Is there a season 2 of Wu Assassins we need to know about? Is there anything else that you're going to be involved in science fiction? Can you tell us anything without giving the goods?
Well, I just finished a sci-fi action film called JuJu. It will come out early next year. Projects in the works I can't really tell you yet. But follow my Instagram and my social media. I will announce something soon if I'm allowed to. Yeah.
Okay. We will do that then. Well, you know, the rise of the action martial arts stars has to come back. You know, in the 90s, there was a huge insurgence of martial arts action stars, and it kind of like feathered away, and now it's coming back, and I think it's going to be great, and I think people should watch it. And with the mix of sci-fi and martial arts, wow. It's just endless craziness. And I hope to see you in an amazing Marvel or DC movie. Now, I ask everybody this because I want to know their mentality. DC or Marvel, JuJu? Be honest with me.
Wow, that's a tough choice. I mean, it's really depending on the character. They both have great universe and great... I mean, it really comes down to the character that I'm playing. So it's hard for me
Hard question, huh?
Yeah, I don't think I want to.
Now, after playing your role in Wu Assassins, right, after doing that role, do you believe in those kind of things? Do you believe in powers?
My character's power is human power. So
yes.
I have not played any roles that have superpower yet, which I really want.
Well, you're the superpower. That's why. Because you have martial arts skills.
Yeah.
And Zan on Wu Assassins was just herself. But watching everybody else, do you believe in that stuff? Kind of? Do you think it might exist?
I always believe in human power. So superpower can be something beyond you, which I don't think, I mean, I have never experienced yet, so I can't, I only believe things that I actually see or experience.
You have a superpower. You have a superpower. Your martial arts skills, right?
Yep, I work for it. Like, I train for my superpower, I have to say, yeah.
There you go. Do you recommend others doing martial arts? Are you like an advocate of it?
Oh, yeah, totally. I think martial arts helps train the body and the mind and being, especially for young kids, being disciplined. I love training martial arts because not just physically, and it's also mentally gives you a very good growth. So I would definitely encourage everyone to pick up some sort of martial arts to train. And even when I have like hard times, when I'm a little depressed and stuff, I would just go train, punch bags, or do my weapons. I mean, it kind of brings in new energy into me, and bad energy will go away. I really like training martial arts, and also when I want to keep my mind off something, I'll just keep training. And it's a constant way of achieving things along the way when you are doing martial arts, because you always want to become a better martial artist and learn more weapons and stuff. So I think it's a great thing to pick up for anyone.
You know what, JuJu, you've been so lovely on the show today. I hope the Comic-Con universe doors opens, and we would love to see you in a sci-fi movie, Marvel, DC. I hope someone that's listening out there is like, yes, we need a martial arts master like you in one of these movies, because it'll make their life easier. They don't have to have all these people doing your job. You could just do your own job and make it happen. And I know stunts is a different thing, but still, having your experience and being as tough as you, that's amazing. Is there anything, JuJu, you want to tell the fans before we head out? Anything else? Anything to the lovely people out there?
Well, thanks for everyone's support and love. I will continue creating good action movies and bring more different kick-ass, badass characters for all the audience. And actually, I do have one passion project I really wanted to do. It's the action musical. This action musical can let me do everything, like acting, singing, dancing, martial arts, right?
I have never heard of something like that. That would be really cool to do, like an action musical. That's really cool idea.
I had that in the back of my mind for a long, long time already. I actually had a script written. It's like that. It's an action musical. So we'll see. Finger crossed.
Hey.
In a very close,
if that happens, you're the first one to do something like that. And that would be really cool.
Yeah, well, there are some Bollywood movies that like that. You know, Bollywood movies also have singing, dancing, action, and drama. But like for international films, heavy in action and musical, I really want to do that. Yeah, so finger crossed I can get that going.
Well, you can. Between you and your husband, you guys could probably do anything now.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Hey, he got you a glass church. What's an action musical, okay?
Yeah, we're working on it right now. So thank you for your support and love.
Well, you have to come back on the show once you have that ready so we can announce it to the world and hopefully get some sold out crowds to come to your new action musical.
Yay!
Well, you know what? That's amazing. Can't wait to see that. I know you have a couple of cool movies, The Invincible Dragon and Hollow Point. So those two movies, you're in Wu Assassins. Anybody could see it on Netflix. You have a whole list of amazing films that you've been in already. I want Bull to reach out to you on social media. What is your Instagram handle or your Twitter handle?
My Instagram handle is JuJuChanHK. JuJu Chan HK.
Yes, and HK stands for Hong Kong, right?
HK stands for Hong Kong. Yeah, and Twitter is JuJu_Chan.
So if they want to reach you, they go to JuJu Chan HK on Instagram. Please follow her. Give her some love and support. Tell her that you listened to this episode. And she's the real deal martial arts queen. JuJu, I wish the best for you. And with that said, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Galaxy on Comic-Con Radio. Now, JuJu, we have to blow 1 billion kisses to everybody out there. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Mwah, billion kisses to all the fans out there. And please congratulate JuJu on just getting married. Congratulations, Anthony. Congratulations to the both of you. Wu Assassins on Netflix right now. Go watch it. Watch her movies, Invincible Dragon and Hollow Point. That's out this year. And follow her on Instagram. And with that said, ladies and gentlemen, peace.
Peace.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Galaxy signing out from another amazing episode of Comic-Con Radio. Tune in for your daily shows of Comic-Con Radio. Go to comiccon-radio.com. Reach us on social media, Instagram at Comic-Con Radio. Comic-Con Radio, taking the world one listener at a time.